All right, with this recipe, we're going to pre-make a synergy. And the synergy is what you know in the essential oil world as a blend. But what it really is a multiple of essential oils mixed together and let it set for a few seconds, and they sort of become a new creature. So we are going to put in here 10 drops of ginger. There we go. And then we're going to put in 15 drops of Eucalyptus globulus. This is another fantastic way to sneak essential oils in on people who you've been sort of, you know, they've been like, oh, I don't know. This is a perfect way to get them to try them. And 25 drops of Ravinsara. All right, so I have that all in there. And I'm going to put my lid on, and I'm going to shake this up, and then I'm going to set it aside and let this sort of marry together while we are mixing everything else up. So here in my sifter, I am going to put 2 cups of baking soda and 1 cup of citric acid. Now I normally don't show you guys brands of things because I don't want you to feel like I'm endorsing specific brands. But the citric acid I do want to tell you about. There's 2 places that you can get citric acid. You can get it at your pharmacy, and you're going to pay about $16 for a bottle smaller than this. Or go into your baking aisle where maybe they have the canning supplies. That's where I got this. In the baking aisle, they had a little section for canning, for making jams and jellies. Citric acid keeps your fruit from turning brown when you're bottling things. And this only costs like under $3. So I just wanted to give you guys that little tip. But in here I have a cup of this. Now what I'm going to do is sift this together because we want to make sure that we do not have any lumps, especially in the baking soda. And it sort of clouds up. Need a dust mask. Okay, so I have this all mixed in here, and I'm just going to stir it together to make sure that the 2 products are mixed together really, really well. Because that's really important. Because this is like a chemical reaction is how this works. Now I'm going to add my pre-mixed essential oils to this, okay? And I'm going to put all of the essential oils in, okay? Every bit of it. And a fork works really good to mix essential oils in to something. Let me get this out of the way. What you can do if you want to get the very last drop out is pop this orifice reducer out. That's what this is called, is an orifice reducer. And it helps you so that you only get 1 drop at a time. But you can get, look at that, I got like 5 more drops of our synergy. So I wanted to get every single drop. And I'm going to mix this in here really good. And then I'm going to, now in this bottle I have witch hazel. Because you have to spray it in and mix it in slowly, okay? Because if you do it too fast, it's going to fizz before you get it in the shower. You got to mix till it clumps together. But you don't want it fizzing. If it starts fizzing on you, you got to slow down. So I'm just about done. I want to make sure it'll press together. Not quite enough. You want it to hold together when you put it in your molds. And you're just going to have to be patient with this one. Because if you do it too fast, like right there on the edges, it starts to fizz. If you do it too fast. Now let's talk about some of these essential oils that we put in here and what they're good for. So we have Eucalyptus globulus, and all the eucalyptuses are fabulous for your lungs, anything respiratory. And that's really the theme of this month besides it being Mother's Day. And these are make a fun gift to give to women in your life. So let's see how this is going. Almost. See how that's starting to stick together? We're almost done. So Eucalyptus globulus though, it's more of an adult kind of a eucalyptus, okay, versus kids. And it also is fantastic for sore and achy muscles. The other oils we have in here is Ravinsara. Now Ravinsara is a very, very good oil for children for respiratory issues. So if you wanted to make this just for children, let's say, I would put in Eucalyptus radiata instead of the Globalist. And then I would still then have the Ravensara and the ginger like we have in the recipe. And Ravensara is good not only for your lungs, but also is good for your nervous system. So if you have any kind of, like, let's say neuropathy, any kind of nervous system issues like that, this would be a fantastic thing for you to make for your shower. And because a lot of you tell me, oh, I don't take baths. You make all these bath salts, Leanne. I take showers. So here you go. This is for your shower. It's almost perfect. Ginger is good for your respiratory system. It's fantastic for your digestive system. And it is fantastic for your circulatory system. So you get like a triple, you know, thing with that. Now this is, I think this is ready, because you can see how I can push that together and it stays. All right, so here I have all of these fun molds, okay, silicone molds. You can just use a plain old ice cube tray if you want to, or you can get these candy molds. So we have hearts here. Look at this, we have handguns. You know, for the man in your life, or the little boy in your life, if they don't want to, you know, if they're, you know, holding back on using essential oils, I'm going to do the heart ones because I want to make some fun gifts for somebody. And I'm just going to pack these in here. You just want to pack them in really, really good. And then you can use this pastry knife to scrape off the top. So I don't worry too much about it being all over the top or anything like that. I'm just squishing it in here. I just want to make sure that it's squished into the molds really, really good. That's the main thing I'm concerned about, because I'm going to scrape it off the top here in just a second. And like I said, you can just use an ice cube tray. That works just absolutely fine. I think it's in there pretty good. And now I'm going to scrape it off. See? Look at that! Alright, I'm going to let these sit for about 45 minutes till they are completely dry. And then after they're dry, I can just flip them over on a plate and they'll come out, and I'll let them dry for a little while longer. And then all you have to do is take one, and I want you to store these in an airtight jar after they're all dry. Keep them in your bathroom and just drop one in the shower when you go in there to take a shower, and those fumes will just come up. They'll open up your lungs and your sinuses. And anyways, these are fantastic. So I want you guys to give these a try, make some, give them out as gifts, and I want you guys to have a fabulous aromatic day.